Attention, the following video is going to totally kick ass.
If you enjoy any of it or have a large
What the
please
fuck?
click the sub and like button down below. Enjoy. You have a no
Shut the
swearing
fuck up,
filter
Master 69, you do to idiot.
Okay. You want to start out or should I?
Oh, you start off.
Okay. Hello everybody, this is Spectre and today I am joined by SDH4 and today we're going to be reviewing Sonic the Hedgehog 3.
Hello everyone, SDH4 here, and me and Spectre are going to do a review video of Sonic 3. As we both saw it on opening day.
Yeah, that was actually 1 week ago.
Yeah! And just want to say, hope everyone had a good Christmas, and hope they got everything they wanted on that day. But without further ado, let's review. So,
Yeah.
start off.
Yeah, let me start off by saying that I love this movie. Definitely the best of the trilogy, and yeah, definitely my favorite character has to be Shadow.
Yeah,
He,
this was my favorite
Keanu
movie. Oh, go on.
yeah, Keanu, like what's the word? Perfectly captured that character.
Yeah, Keanu Reeves really played the role very well, especially his history of playing John Wick. So, yeah,
Yeah,
so fitting too.
yeah.
But as for Sonic 3, it actually blew up in the box office. It even beat Mufasa movie. I mean, I'm not one to shit on movies like that, but I don't really like Disney at the moment. But thank you, Sonic 3.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I just recently saw like a little like a video someone made of like Mickey Mouse in disbelief that Sonic 3 is beating Mufasa.
yeah, I've seen that video too, and someone else made someone named SGA made like a Shadow kicking Mufasa off the cliff. That was just cruel but satisfying, I guess. Oh. But yeah, so this movie's based off from Sonic Adventure 2, and the movie was really emotional too. It was actually my favorite of all the Sonic movies.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but
Like if I had to do my ranking, at like last place would be the Knuckles show. Have you seen that?
yeah, it's definitely last place.
Then third place would I have to put Sonic 1. Like I had like trouble like either having like Sonic 2 or Sonic 1 as second and third.
Yeah, I would agree.
Like my reason for like for that because of like mainly Sonic 2's like a side story, which was like the wedding plotline was just going on for a bit far too long.
Yeah, that was just... Yeah, no, not necessary. Could just cut that part off.
Yeah, or not make it as long as it was.
Yeah, exactly. That was just... There was no point. I mean, I get it. It had like the airplane had the tornado representation. Yeah, congrats on the marriage.
Yeah.
But that... You could have just shortened it out. That's it.
Yeah.
But yeah, but with Sonic 3, yeah, that was one heck of a movie. And shall we get to the
like there was.
Oh, go on.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, it felt like there was like no time wasted. Like
They got
nothing
to the
really
main
unnecessary
points.
in there.
They got to the main points.
Yeah.
So, want to start with the plot?
Yeah, okay, the plot. Let's see. When the movie started out, we are immediately taken to Prison Island, like where they're holding Shadow.
Yeah, and they're like inspecting the specimen, but then they realize there's a heartbeat that's beating that hasn't beat for over like 50 years or so, and they're like, "Oh, I wonder. Wait, what's happening?" And then, but it was corrupted by, wouldn't you guess it, Eggman. Wait, but there's a twist. But we'll get to that. We'll get to that. But,
yeah, and also, did you notice when in that scene when Shadow was like flashbacking to like Maria, like she was playing Live and Learn on her guitar?
Yeah, I noticed that too. Very subtle detail.
Yeah, and I also just realized something. The movie takes place in 2020. Yeah, the movie takes place in 20. Yeah, and then 50 years ago, 1974.
That was when my mom was born, and my dad too. And also, that's when my Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla came out. The first Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla.
Also, that means Shadow has never seen Star Wars.
Oh, 1977.
Because it first came out in 1977.
Oh, well, Sonic's seen. Sonic obviously seen Star Wars. Oh, and Longclaw's like Obi-Wan Kenobi, but
yeah.
Oh man, poor Shadow. He missed out a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so Shadow awakens. Shadow awakens, and then he takes out all the gun guards, and then escapes Prison Island, and cut to the title screen.
Yeah. Yeah, then it goes into like Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles preparing to race each other.
Yeah, but Sonic thought he wins, but Knuckles
he thought
and
he
Tails
lost because Sonic. They were already there, but it turns out they were just hologram decoys.
Yeah, to distract Sonic from the real surprise, which is Sonic's what was it? Anniversary
Earth Day.
Be Earth Day,
Be Earth Day.
Be Earth Day. I like that. That's so funny.
Yeah.
Yes, Sonic's anniversary and Sonic's Be Earth Day.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised they know that. I'm surprised they know exact date. I mean, even Sonic, because he was like 10 or 6 years old, and then in the beginning of Sonic 1, and 10 years later, he's like 16. Like, that's surprising.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. Let's see.
And then the gun.
Yeah. Then it cuts to Shadow. Yeah. Wait. What were you about to say?
Oh wait, no, it does cut to Shadow. My bad. I thought the gun soldiers intervene Day.
It cuts to Shadow first, then that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it cuts to Shadow just walking in Tokyo.
Yeah, and then he causes mayhem.
Yeah, that was the first time we heard Shadow speak in the movie. It's like, I've been asleep for 50 years, like when he saw the date on the big billboard.
2024, yeah. Oh, yeah, and then it cuts back to the main characters of the story, and
we're like gone in the well, I think it's Sonic and the Sonic and Tom moment in the cave, like where Tom was talking about Sonic, like how his experiences hasn't changed who he is in his lungs. No wait, I mean heart.
On your heart. Yeah, which this is actually the theme of the movie. Don't change, never change who you are. And then it cuts to the guns, the helicopter landing on near the main characters, right?
Yeah.
And then they tell, oh, there's an alien on the loose, and then when they were on the helicopter, the Sonic made a Godzilla reference because it was in Tokyo, Japan.
Yeah.
And then who was it? Hello Kitty as well. Yeah. I mean, I don't like Hello Kitty, but damn, wow. Oh man.
Yeah.
And then so
yeah, and then yeah,
and then he makes
like a rogue alien on the loose.
And then he makes a
rogue alien on the loose. Where do we find him? Yeah.
Follow the big explosion.
The song says rogue alien on the loose. Where do we stand? Yeah, big explosion. That's where we start.
Yep. And then they made a Sonic Adventure 2 quote. No drink, food, or movies. I'm out of here. I like running better. Or something like that. They made that reference, that quote, before jumping off the helicopter.
Yeah. Yes, Sonic Adventure 2. I actually played that for the first time this year.
That was my second Sonic game I've ever played in my life.
Yeah, like the first Sonic I ever played was it was the DS game Sonic Chronicles, because that was one of the random games I got a long time ago when I was a kid. Didn't really play it that much. Never really got that far into it.
Dang. My first Sonic game was Sonic Heroes.
Then after that, it was a year since I played a Sonic game, and the first one I played after years was Sonic Forces. Yeah, because I just saw that game cheap.
Go on, sorry.
Yeah, I just got it because simply you can make customizable characters, and I thought it was pretty good. But I know that game has been horrible reviews, so I just decided to you know what, play the older Sonic games like Sonic Adventure 1 for the first time, and holy crap, that definitely blows Sonic Forces out of the water. It's where has this game been all my life?
Yeah. Well, let's get back to the main topic of the video, shall we? So they jump out of the helicopter, and then they'll seeing the destruction. You know, one day I'm gonna be honest. Okay, when going back when Shadow Awake was awakening, it gave I imagined a theme playing, Electro's theme playing in the background when Shadow wakes up. You know, Electro's theme from the Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then here we have Shadow in Tokyo, which honestly gives me that same scene of Amazing Spider-Man 2 when they were just trying to talk things out with Shadow, but then Shadow still goes rogue. And that's same with Electro.
Yep.
And then
and then Sonic and his friends land in there's the big explosion. Yeah. And then behind them you see the shadow of Shadow.
Yeah,
and he's slowly walking up the car wreckage, and they finally meet each other.
And if you've seen the exclusive clip, guys, of Sonic 3, that's how it went out. That exclusive clip.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I actually didn't see it. I didn't really want to see any of that before I saw the movie.
I only saw one exclusive clip. That's it, because I knew how this was gonna play out. But I will say this in the Easter egg. You know when Sonic falls down after Shadow beats him up? It's like that reference in Shadow the Hedgehog game in the opening where Shadow's behind Sonic and Sonic falls down. It's that that opening scene in Shadow the Hedgehog when Sonic falls down.
Yeah.
In Shadow. Yeah.
Yeah, I still have to play Shadow the Hedgehog.
Gotcha. And so after that, they go off on Shadow has his motorcycle, and he has his gun for the first time, and then Sonic's racing him, hey, no cheat codes, or something like that. Who are you? I'm supposed to be the fastest hedgehog alive. And then Shadow goes off the tower, and then they both punch.
Slide up the tower.
Yeah, the slide up. Yeah, he does the slide up, and then they both punch each other, and it creates an EMP.
Yeah, like the first movie.
Yep.
Now, do you think that EMP was more powerful than the first movie, or?
I mean,
because it only seemed to affect the Tokyo area.
Yeah, and it didn't last that long too, you know. Like the blackout, it didn't even last that long than the first movie.
Yeah. Maybe it did. I don't know. Sonic blacked out, and we don't exactly know how long he blacked out for.
Yeah, and he got handcuffed. He got cuffed. Oh. Yep, Shadow got him there, and then Shadow gets away, and then I think the next scene cuts off with does it cut off with Sonic and the gang going to Chow Garden, or does it cut off with Shadow finding his old home?
I think it cuts out to Sonic. Like Tails and Knuckles find Sonic and they meet Commander Walters and
at the Chow Garden. In this movie, the Chow Garden. Oh god.
Yeah, that begs the question. Like, do they know about Sonic's world? Like, have they revealed that, or is it something that they just they came up with as an attraction? And it's just a big coincidence.
I guess it's just a big coincidence because I don't think the Chows are actually from Sonic. I think they just made the Chow Garden on their own, and let's be real, they're trying to be realistic as they can. I mean, I know there's like aliens from different worlds, but they're trying to be realistic as possible. Remember, we live in the modern days where the movie producers are just trying to make it like real as they can with it. So I mean, I like this take of Chow, but I'm just really used to them being little and you can pick them up and pet them. Not these giant ass mascots, but hey, it is what it is. It works too.
Yeah. So they meet with Commander Walters, and he basically explains like Shadow to them, like how a meteorite landed on Earth, and now I'm just saying this, like, did the meteorite look like something from Black Doom?
Yeah, it did. I mean, obviously they're gonna have Shadow. They're gonna have like Shadow's origin story coming from Black Doom. They're not like, come on, like people. Let's be real. When we first saw Sonic Adventure 2, we all thought Shadow was just a normal hedgehog created by Joe Robotnik. But when we got the Shadow the Hedgehog game, we got even something more deeper with him being an alien. So yeah, they are gonna include Black Doom later on. But we'll get to that later.
That makes me wonder if they're gonna do like a Shadow the Hedgehog solo movie or show like they did with Knuckles.
And it better be better than Knuckles. Anyways,
sorry about that train in the background.
You're good. I don't even hear it. But yeah, with the whole with Sonic frick. Yeah, Commander Walters does die, unfortunately.
Does he die because?
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know. He apparently it just shows. I don't know. It's just confusing. We'll get to that later.
We'll get to that later.
Unconscious, I guess. I mean, no bullet wounds.
But before he goes unconscious, he gives like Sonic a key to something.
Yeah, which we'll get to that later. Attacked by Eggman's robots, which apparently Eggman's behind this. But then there's another character, we don't know who that is. And would you know it? It's Snivel. It
comes in on a motorcycle.
Comes
in on a motorcycle and takes all the bots out.
You know who I thought it was? You know who my second guess that was? I thought that was Rouge, but that would be impossible because Rouge is little. But I don't know. I thought that would be Rouge. I would imagine Rouge being in that kind of outfit. I don't know. But that was obviously a human being. But wouldn't that be cool if we saw Rouge for the first time in that kind of outfit?
Yeah.
I mean, it does fit her attire, her being like an agent, but I guess it is what it is. So apparently it's Agent Stone who's in the outfit.
Yeah, he like leads Sonic, not Shadow, Sonic, Knuckles, and Tails to like the Harbor Bay area. Well, they Stone like summons the crab machine into meet so they could meet up with Robotnik.
Yeah, to prove that it wasn't really Robotnik, and which it wasn't, because he was sitting on his ass all day watching soap opera movies and doing this.
Yeah, the belly drum.
Oh my goodness! And then Eggman wants to find who's behind this, because someone's impersonating him, taking his work, his babies, and then they track down the signal of one of his egg robots, which leads to an old base, which this leads to this cuts back to Shadow at his old base. Does it? I think it does, right? Yeah.
Yeah, when he enters the base, he picks up roller skates, and he does have a flashback where we get our first good look at Maria.
You know what? And then I was like, huh, so that's why Shadow skates, but if you're a Sonic Prime nerd, they're air shoes. So I guess that's where you got inspiration from, Maria, which that explains it very well. So yeah. They bought Maria meets Shadow for the first time, and not like.
Oh yeah, in that flashback, we get introduced to a young Commander Walter.
Yeah, a younger one. Like he was in his 30s, I believe. I guess 30s.
Yeah,
late 20s. Let's say late 20s.
Like mid 20s.
Like mid 20s. Yeah. So we get a glimpse of that, and then they go under the moon and saying. Shadow's like saying, am I a bad alien, or because people see me differently? And then Maria gives the whole speech about the heart thing, and we all in the movie theater where I was at, people thought he was gonna say lungs. I'm like, but Shadow says something else. I forgot.
Yeah,
but no.
Shadow's not that clueless.
Yeah, he knows what he's talking about. Like he knows what she's talking about. But then, I think
we cut back to present day where Shadow's just like is just like at his old tube, just putting his hand on it, and then like from behind them we get like a character in the shadows.
Yeah, shadows, get it? Character, and then we're like, huh, this must be the imposter that's imposing Eggman. And then cut back to Team Sonic and Eggman and Agent Stone. They go to the door, and then Eggman's just trying to open the door. All right, let me get the key, and then Knuckles just punches it down like like it's nothing.
Yeah, you have no idea how many times I've seen that kind of gag in like movies and TV shows. Yeah, so it's like gently trying to open the door, then like someone just
and then they all split up. Agent Stone goes with Tails, Knuckles goes by himself, and then Sonic goes with Eggman. Great team up, by the way.
Then like we have Tails and Stone talking about like the friendships of the partners.
Yeah,
like Tails and Sonic friendship, and Stone with Robotnik friendship.
Yeah, which Stone is like, wait, does your partner pay you to do these things? Like, no, he's my partner. That's what friends are for. And then Agent Stone's like, really? That's what friends are for? I guess he doesn't know what the true meaning of friendship is. And then, but then they got jump scared by Shadow, and they scream, and then he gets taken out, and then
we cut to Sonic and Robotnik talking about something. What were they talking about again?
Trust issues. I think it was just
trust issues.
Yeah, and then Sonic, I forgot. I think Sonic gets split up from Eggman, where
he finds the room that Shadow was held,
and Shadow was like, so this was your home, Shadow? This is where you slept? And then Shadow's like, what are you doing? I told you not to follow me.
Yeah, then knocks Sonic out. Then we just cut back to Eggman, and he finally found his drones.
And then he finds the imposter, which is his grandfather, General Robotnik, which is apparently alive at 110 years old. How? How the freak does he survive? And he still looks like the same age as in the flashback too. How does that work? Probably because I don't know.
I think it's because of like Shadow's powers. Because when he was being arrested in the flashback, he held on to one of the quills, and maybe he did something with that quill to help him live longer.
Huh. I never thought of that. No wonder Eggman was so addicted. Oh yeah, that's the thing. Eggman and Joe are both like to sting themselves with the quills of the respective hedgehog. Joe with Shadow's quill, and Eggman with Sonic's quill. Like what the? Okay, so Eggman's like testing Joe. Is it really you? And then they test about the math equation. I'm not gonna go into math nerdy stuff, but but basically.
Yeah.
Basically, Eggman believes that's that's his grandpa, and then you look just like me. And then what? There's a breaking the fourth wall moment played by the
it's like
played by the same actor.
Two actors. As with the two characters in the movies being played by the same actor.
Oh my gosh, that was the best fourth wall breaking moment ever.
Yeah. Because it's so Jim Carrey.
Yeah, and so they have the grandson and grandfather time, and then not yet, but then they cut back to Sonic being held up, and when Sonic wakes up, I'm seeing double, and like
there's two Eggmans now.
Yeah, and then they both like tell they're trying to get the key, which is the secret weapon, and Shadow's like, Sonic, I would never bring it with me. How stupid you think I am? Shadow just grabs it like, oh, I am that stupid. Oh, something like that. He just grabs it without attacking. He just grabs it like, nope. Yeah, so the villains, now the four villains, leave the heroes, and then the Shadow leaves a little black hole.
Yep. Yeah, and then like Knuckles is like, "Don't worry, fans. My teeth is also 1,000,000% muscle," and grabs onto a cable, like keeping them from going in. And while Sonic's doing a trick shot with Ring to escape.
Yeah, which they did escape through, and then through outside, and then still tied up.
Yeah, you just see the mountain the mountain just gets eaten by the black hole.
Yeah, the whole home. Yeah, Shadow's old home gets destroyed. I wish that was still kept intact and somehow. Yeah, but that's not gonna happen. I don't think. I think we got the glimpse of what had really happened.
Gerald and Shadow were. Well, you know what they were planning later on, so it wouldn't have mattered later.
Yeah, to them, anyways. So then it cuts back to Sonic going to Tom's house, which they were telling the plan.
They were just doing like all these arts and crafts together, and like we see Tom in like a sweater with a lot of donuts on it.
And also, he made a puppet version of his own. Oh my god, I'm getting SML vibes. My god, no! No, it is corrupted! Fucking Sonic! Oh, no! Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then when... like, fun fact, did you know, like, Tom, like, originally back in the first Sonic movie, like, they were originally wanted to have, like, Chris Evans or Chris Pratt play him.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've heard about that. Mm-hmm. But I'm glad we got this,
anyway,
Tom.
Yeah, but when Sonic and Knuckles and Tails comes back and tells them they needed help on a mission, they're like, oh, thank God, this was getting tiring.
Yeah. So I guess they were bored out of their minds. And then they tell them the plan, and they're like, alright, we're in. So I guess that was easy.
Yeah, they go over the plan, and like Maddie suggests using the Master Emerald, but like Team Sonic is against it because they shouldn't really use the Emerald's power like that.
Yeah, that's the last resort. That's another theme too.
Yeah,
but we'll
also
get
going
to that
over
later.
the plan. Yeah, also while going over the plan, we just see like Sonic getting incinerated multiple times.
Yeah, with that little that little virtual reality of what the plan's gonna happen. Oh. Yeah. So they go over the plan, and then I'm gonna be honest, this was kind of the boring part of going over the plan. I mean, there's a thing called show it, don't tell, So yeah, I'm just gonna be honest. They didn't need to explain their plan. They could have just showed it. That's it. That way we can be intrigued what was really gonna happen and be surprised. So,
but at least they also made it entertaining with like Sonic's multiple incinerations.
yeah, okay, that was the good part too.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, like probably the most boring scene, but also they also made it entertaining.
yeah. And then, so yeah, they have to infiltrate gun base to retrieve the second key of the weapon, and then
also they go, which is also in London. So Team Sonic goes to London.
Yep. And then I think we cut back to Team, I guess Team Dark in this case, where Eggman, Grandpa, and Agent Stone and Shadow.
Like like they discussed the plan to infiltrate gun headquarters and like get the second key as well.
Yeah, and then they what the hell's happened? Yeah, they discussed that, and then they go to and then they Eggman and Gerald have like a virtual reality of like them doing different random things. Yeah, and then Agent Stone's left out too, sadly. Which has his character developing a bit more too, instead of just being a henchman, and he wants to be more than just a henchman. Yeah, he wants to be Robotnik's friend. Yeah. So then they get to London and like they come out of the sewers. Yep. And they talk about like Eggman and Gerald infiltrating while like Shadow and Stone stay behind. Yeah, and with Shadow and Stone, Shadow is revealing his plan. And Agent Stone has a bad feeling about it. When we're done, there won't be anything left. And then that has Agent Stone being suspicious of the plan. Yeah. Then we cut to like Team Sonic getting into position, ready to infiltrate, and like we have Tom and Maddie disguising as Rachel and her husband. Rachel's husband. I don't remember his name. Yeah, her husband. Let's just say her husband. Okay, I don't want to say. It's the black guy. No, I'm not gonna say that. No. Okay, her husband. And then Rachel. And then I guess Maddie, posing as Rachel, puts a greater impression, saying, "Listen, you let us in right now." Because she told the front desk what GUN also stands for. I forgot what it was is, but that was funny too. Yep. But sad they weren't in the movie, but they were technically in the movie, but as disguises. But that was pretty funny too. Yeah. But they're trying to get in the and also apparently Rachel is part of Gun now. Yeah. So they and then let's see what else happens. Gerald and Eggman have the grandfather time by doing his dance in the laser hallway. Yeah, with the reflected suits. Well, there's one thing I need to point out. Their head wasn't covered by that suit. They could have easily get incinerated by that. I was questioning that. Like decapitated. Unless they had an invisible, I guess, but could just a little field, field. Yeah, invisible feel around their face, but at least explain that or show it. But I don't know. That's just my little picky moment. I'm like, dude. I mean, we didn't even see the laser even touch their faces, which was conveniently stupid. Like, bruh, it could have touched their face at any point. But they were doing this dance and then dancey, and then oh my, that was funny though. That was funny. Yeah. Then they get to the vault and open it, and then like we see Sonic coming in, ready to dash down the hallway after them. Yep. And it appears, and it shows the room is booby-trapped with like little gravity wells. One that can suck your whole body in, and the one that makes you float. Red go down. Green go up. Then what? I forgot that.
I forgot her name, but she comes in with gun soldiers like catching Sonic and the two Robotniks in the act.
Yeah, the second in command of Gun, I guess you could say.
Yeah, and it shows they also apprehended Tom and Maddie.
Oh yeah, I forgot to point this out. Yeah, everyone's guns after Team Sonic now because they blame them for that incident because they think Sonic stole the key, which that wasn't true. Which honestly, that's actually a reference from Sonic Adventure 2 where Sonic steals some. Sonic was supposed to steal some, which he didn't, but it was. So I actually like that instead of them saying, "Oh look, it's Shadow," but it's Shadow, but it's Sonic, but they didn't mistake Shadow as Sonic in this movie. So thank God I don't want fucking colorblind idiots.
And also that means Knuckles and Tails come in, and like they pretty much hit the gravity remote, and it causes the gravity wells like all over the room to like activate, and like random soldiers are floating and getting sucked down.
And then it was between the second in command and Eggman trying to get the key, and then oh my gosh, and then Jill spits out his teeth. I'm like, oh, are you kidding me? That's disgusting.
And then the second in command grabs the key and like dashes to it to get it to safety, and then Tom goes after her, but then disguises as Walters. So I think it means Walters is alive, but like recovering in a coma.
Yeah, arm broken. In that scene, I thought she was like suspicious. Why, like about because of the look on her face, but I guess it was a look of fear and discomfort.
I don't think she knows about the face disguise, like the disguise technology.
Yeah, which honestly, that's a good idea, but also a bad idea because the next scene comes in. Oh no!
For some reason, he turns back into Walters, like disguised down. He's back to Tom, but then like disguise back on.
Why the hell would you do that? My God!
I think
it was malfunctioning. I guess.
No. He turned it off, but then turned it back on. It was like, why do that? Why not just leave it on so you could like escape the gun headquarters unnoticed? Why turn back to Tom for like a few seconds?
Yeah, but no. The thing is, when he turns back to Walters, Shadow punches him because he blames him for Maria's death. I guess his point of view,
he doesn't know it's Tom.
Yeah, that's the thing. Why? He didn't know Shadow was coming, but and then Sonic finds Tom barely alive, and then he's hanging on to dear life, and Shadow sort of regrets it, and then Sonic is full of vengeance now, and then he wants to get payback on Shadow, and then cut back to cut back to
Shadow. He goes back to the room and gives the key to Gerald.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and Agent Stone was washed away by Tails because
that's it. Yeah, Tails hit found them, detected them, and activated the sewer flush out system.
Yeah, forgot to point out that scene out.
The two Robotniks get to the super secret weapon, which it turns out to be the Eclipse Cannon.
Yeah,
is that what it's called? Yeah, the
Eclipse Cannon. But they never named it. They just named it the Ultimate Weapon. They never really said an exact name, but it's a direct reference to it's from Sonic Adventure 2. But yeah, we'll call it Eclipse Cannon. So,
and I like how they Agent Stone calls Dr. Robotnik and tells him he doesn't think Gerald and Shadow are being entirely truthful about the plan.
Yeah, and so this leads to them beating him in space, and then Sonic is filled with regret too, and he wants to take revenge on Shadow for hurting Tom like that, which we all knew that was gonna happen. Honestly, I thought Tom was gonna die, but we'll get to that later. So Sonic is bargaining to Knuckles. I want that Master Emerald now, so I can turn super and kick Shadow's ass. But Knuckles is like, we all made an oath we should not use it for vengeance, and then
Yeah.
but then Knuckles actually is being the bigger man and not to fight Sonic, and Knuckles, all right, I entrust you, but be aware of this path you're taking, Sonic.
Yeah, then he tells like the emerald is guarded by like one of the fiercest warriors, and it just
Fiercest warriors. Okay, playing hockey with the Master Emerald. Yo, you could have just what if you hit the Master Emerald and then it goes to a in the wrong hands? Yeah, very fiercest of you, Wade. But Sonic is like, Wade is like, you listen, I know you're trying to protect the Master Emerald, but I was entrusted that I would protect with all my life, and you have to go through me. And Sonic just grabs like, okay. So,
well, I tried.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, and then I think we just, he grabs it, turns super, then flies off to space. Then we cut to, back to, the two Robotniks in Shadow and Space Colony Arc, and and we have Shadow beginning to question if this was what Maria wanted, but then Gerald is like, it's not about what Maria wanted, it's about what they deserve.
Damn, that's
and
dark.
Like we get the flashback to like what happened all those years ago with Maria's death.
Yeah, and it was an explosion. Thankfully, it wasn't a gunshot. That would be too gruesome for a kid. But it was a gunshot that caused an explosion, which was which was kind of sort of caused by Walter. He wasn't. Remember, he tried to push that gun agent. Don't shoot. So I guess
I tried to push the gun away from them.
Yeah, but I can see why Shadow blames him for Walters for that. So, yeah, now I can see why. Even though it was Walter's good intention not to shoot anyone, but yeah. It
kind of reminds me of like V for Vendetta. Like he's like, I didn't come for what you hoped to do. I come for what you did.
Yeah. So, yeah. And then that's where cut back to present day, and we see Supersonic charging at Shadow, and then they both fight it out.
Oh yeah. Before that, it shows like Shadow is using his power to charge up the weapon.
Oh yeah. He uses charge. No, my bad. Sorry.
Yeah. Which I like, because in the Sonic Adventure 2 game, the weapon was powered by the 7 Chaos Emeralds. I'm wondering about that. Like, how did Gerald know about the Chaos Emeralds and had a system for them?
Think about it. The Master Emeralds from a different world which was guarded by Longclaw. And then the Echidnas.
Movieverse.
Movieverse, yeah. And then Shadows from another world, but didn't go through a ring portal. Actually traveled via space. So I guess you could say it's a long time ago in a no, I'm kidding. Not Star Wars. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
So Shadow, he probably has some knowledge, maybe from his dad. Black Doom has some knowledge of the Master Emerald as well.
Oh yeah, maybe he explained them to Gerald in the Gameverse, and that's how it happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, in the movie, Gerald designed it to harness Shadow's power.
Yeah. Okay, and then Sonic. Does it cut now? Do we get the Sonic and Shadow battle? Sonic and Shadow battle. Sonic charges through the Eclipse Cannon and punches Shadow out, and they go all the way back, crash back down to Earth, where they start fighting. Yeah, and then they go on Earth, and then there was the background scenery. There was one where it was ashy too. Man, they get. Yeah. You know what it reminded me of? It gave me Optimus versus Megatron vibes on Transformers Prime. The last season. The last episode of season 1, sort of. That gave me that kind of vibe.
When the battle begins, Shadow first punches the emerald out of Sonic, and they both race to the Master Emerald again. But but then it shows that both of them got the power, and we see Super Sonic versus Super Shadow.
Yep, both facing off against
Which
each
was
other.
which was cleverly hidden in the hidden in the trailer. Like in the trailer, like we see just normal Shadow like this ends now, but in the movie it's Super Shadow.
We knew this was gonna happen. Honestly, we knew that was gonna happen. So they cut. So yeah, they both battled out like from in different worlds, and you can see Earth where they're all teleporting to different areas. Like even in Rome too.
They also caused like a few cracks with lava spewing out.
Oh yeah. Yep. Don't mess with power. And so they battled out, and then Sonic and Shadow. Shadow's like taunting him. Why aren't you with your friends? If you care so much about your friends, why?
Yeah, he's like, yeah. Where are your friends? And he's like, they tried to stop you from coming here, didn't they? But you came anyway. What kind of heroes leaves behind his friends and family?
And that enrages Sonic.
Yeah, and then like the Shadow talks about it was like, even your family. What was his name? Tom. And that really enrages Sonic.
Yeah.
And like punches Shadow all the way to the moon.
Yep. And then he starts beating him down to a pummel, and then he was like, "Go on, finish me!" And then he looks at his chest, and he gets reminded about.
He loses his super form.
Yeah,
loses his super form. It's like, go on, right here.
Yep, and it flashes back to Tom, with the whole "don't change who you are." You never changed who you are, and then he calms down, and Shadow's like, "Why don't you finish me?" I'm like, "Because it's not who I am." You won, yeah. But he's like, "It's not who I am." And this scene actually made me cry, where Sonic and Shadow both bonded.
Yeah, and then like Shadow just looks ahead and just sees the stars. Is like, the last time I was under stars like these, I was with her.
Yeah, and then they both realize.
He starts to reflect of what he's done, and decide to make up for it. So, and they both like get the emerald and become Super Sonic and Shadow again.
And they both team
up. And like with Liv and Mud in the background.
Yes, I knew that was gonna play.
Yeah, like I even saw an article of like the directors, like there was no version of like Sonic the Hedgehog 3 where it didn't have Live and Learn. If it didn't have Live and Learn, the fans would have come after me.
Yeah, I mean it was also obvious because when we saw the title teaser where it was Live and Learn, it was obvious it was gonna come the whole, and in the trailer too. So we knew it was gonna come the song. So yeah, and then they all go in and charge into like they go charge towards a space colony arc. Well, it cuts to we got to cover this. Well, it shows like Gerald revealed his true plan to destroy everything, including themselves, and Eggman did not like that. Yeah, so he runs.
So it goes to like
his grandpa.
Yeah, it goes to they're both fighting.
Yeah,
and then Gerald like beats him down and like does a whole sucking and like trying to suck him out into space, and Gerald actually he looks to the screen first and sees Sonic and Shadow charging towards him, and so he sends out a bunch of robots to go fight them.
Yeah, that was from Adventure 2. The gun robot soldiers. I forgot they were called, but so he sends sends them all to attack them. I mean, honestly, I wish we had the Bio Lizard. The ultimate prototype.
Yeah. Well. Yeah, well, I don't think there was
I don't think there was any budget for that.
This movie for that.
Yeah, that's fine. The gun soldiers.
Or any way for it to like fit into the film.
I mean, honestly, they could. Here's what they could do. They could combine like Chaos, maybe Metal Sonic, and well, not really combine it, but the concepts to make it more simple. Oh, okay, maybe. Okay, I don't want to talk about Metal Sonic yet, cause anyways, back to the point. So when Jill was fighting Eggman, Jill turns into the Scorpion fella. Like I was
Scorpion prosthetics.
Yeah, which
like
gave me
nanotechnology,
which gave me Marvel.
And like Eggman does.
Yeah.
Yeah, like and Eggman does like praying mantis ones.
Imagine if he
turned fighting.
Imagine if Eggman turned to it like had like a spider, and then Jill was the Scorpion. That will be like the Predator versus Prey moment. And also, this is like a little sort of Spider-Man reference, because what maybe this is what Scorpion would look like. I mean, I know not the whole part, but Jill with this nanotechnology Scorpion parts. Yeah.
Think to something similar to Insomniac Scorpion.
Hey, Marvel, are you taking notes? MCU? Yeah, take notes from Sonic 3.
Yeah. So like Gerald has like a Eggman like beaten down, like about to get sucked off into space, so he like kicks him off. He turns around and just sees Sonic and Shadow fighting outside. But then it appears like Tails and Knuckles saved Eggman, and like Eggman just like uses a quill to like shoot him into like the big charger reel at the top, and it
vaporizes
instantly incinerates him.
Yeah. And so there was no way, and then they tried. Yeah. There's no way to turn off the Eclipse cannon. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, then Eggman makes like a little joke. It's like, say what you want about Granddaddy, but he made one hell of a bug zapper.
Yeah. Oh my goodness! And then so. Yeah.
Then like the cannon like about fires, but then Sonic and Shadow block it with the bodies. Like push the laser back.
Yeah, but then they can't hold it much longer. So the other team has redirecting the whole Eclipse cannon in a different direction, but it's still gonna explode too, and it splits half the moon. Oh, I bet.
Not half of it. Like
just like I guess a crescent moon, like a little chunk of it, chunk.
This is the circliest thing I could find. Like this.
Yeah. It wasn't half. You're right. I was just making a reference because of Adventure 2, and people probably gonna make fans of that. Like when Eggman makes that. You know that Eggman announcement.
Yeah. Well, in Sonic Adventure 2, he like. It looks like it blew up the moon from the inside, and like in the movie, he sliced it.
Yeah, well, I guess that's more realistic as we can get. But I bet fans are gonna be like making Eggman memes out of that, because did you see the meme? Fucking move? Well, go on.
Yeah, I was about to say that too. Like all the memes for like since the second trailer where they showed that, I was like, he pissed on the moon.
I bet Pete when it gets like the full DVD release, or maybe in streaming software, I bet people are gonna use that to make a meme. I don't want to do it because I don't want to risk copyright, so I'm just being clean about it. So yeah, although I can use Gmod. So yeah.
Yes. Like they like crippled the weapon, and it's like in danger of blowing up with like a bunch of radiation that would like harm the Earth too.
Yeah, so Shadow
like Sonic like cannot hold on much longer, so he falls out of super form and falls back to Earth. So Knuckles throws Tails to go get him. So it's just Shadow in his super form and Eggman, like to get the weapon out of harm's way.
Yep, and Eggman makes his...
Like Shadow tells Eggman to like hold the engines together as long as he can while Shadow pushes it away from Earth.
And then Eggman makes his last announcement, which was sad.
Yeah, final live stream.
Yeah, saying like, Agent Stone, you were like my great companion.
I dedicate this final live stream to my loyal henchman, Agent Stone.
If I cannot rule the world, I might as well save it.
You were more than just a I forgot what the first one was. You were a sickle friend.
Yeah.
I will miss your lattes, your steam monster, and goat milk. I love the way you make them. Well, I guess there's only one thing left to say. Then I forgot what he exactly says, but then he's like, "Thanks for nothing."
Yeah.
And then blows up with both him and Shadow.
And then
Shadow was thinking about Maria.
And then you know what's the most heartbreaking scene too within that final battle?
Yeah.
How Gerald was saying like to Eggman, but I thought we could really work together. Like, you're no Maria. Which, damn, that was cold.
Wow. Yeah, it's like, really? Did you really look at Eggman like he was just simply someone to replace Maria?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So I think that, yeah, and with that, I think that was like Jim Carrey's final role in the movie. Like, I don't think we'll see Jim Carrey do any more movies. Like, cause he said he was gonna retire.
Yeah. And then Team Sonic lands in the cornfield, and then Shadow.
Yeah, they look like that explosion.
Yeah, which honestly, it looks
but
like
when you saw the explosion,
looks like another galaxy.
Yeah, when I saw that, I was like taken back to Mario Galaxy 1 and was like, welcome to New Galaxy!
Yeah! So that was the end of the story. That was the end of the story.
Well,
not
exactly.
quite yet, but Tom's alive, surprisingly, just a broken arm.
Yeah, it looks like they're continuing the little party they had before like they were interrupted by Gunn and all the events.
Yeah. And then cuts to the credits.
Yeah, well, it was this awesome like CG credits.
Yeah, it's Sonic Race.
Yeah,
I think
like,
Sonic Race.
It was kind of it was like old style Sonic 3D game animation.
Yeah, and then cut to post-credit scene where Sonic
was
like racing.
Sonic he overshot the finish line and like at the end of the movie before credits rolled, like Sonic, Knuckles, and Tails like did another race.
But for
and,
real
like,
this time.
Mid-credits, like Sonic overshot the finish line and ended up in New York.
And then
we see this like big lightning like thing behind him, and it shows Metal Sonic.
Yes, and
like,
oh my gosh,
I was not expecting that.
And I thought he was gonna be like go on, sorry.
Yeah, when I heard like there was gonna be like a character introduced in the post credits, it was like, okay, I'm thinking like Amy, and like when I saw Metal Sonic, it's like, oh, it's not Amy.
But
then like
hold on. So there's Metal Sonic, and then there's Sonic's like kicking his ass. Oh, nice cosplay, but the design it's not that perfect. But hey, nobody can be something like that. But then a Metal Sonic army comes out, and then
Metal Sonic army,
and then he's about to get ambushed, Sonic, but a hammer flies out, pink. It was like a pink stride, and then there was someone under the hood, and she takes out off her hood,
who caught the hammer and like destroyed all the Metal Sonics.
And when she takes off her hood, it's Amy.
Yep, I was like, oh, we're getting two new characters.
It makes sense because both of them were introduced in Sonic CD, and it looks like Amy's the one saving Sonic, and instead of Sonic saving Amy. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, great. Oh, we better not have.
Yeah, I like that.
I swear to God, Amy better not be a Mary Sue. I'm just saying, I don't want that to happen. I want it to be balanced, you know?
Yeah. Well, like it seems like the director like knows how to like write a story for these characters, so I'm hoping he does Amy justice.
Yeah, and so, but they also don't want to be the damsel in distress all the time too. So balance it out a little. Yeah. That was one of my main problems for the Sam Raimi Spider-Man trilogy. Like Mary Jane was always in trouble. Yeah.
Yeah, like it's like why I prefer the MCU Michelle Jones owns more because like she's willing to fight back.
Yeah. That's true. But with the whole but yeah, that was the mid credits. Now the post credit scene. Shadow. I don't know if you've seen it, but I've
Yeah,
seen it. Shadow's.
Oh yeah,
Shadow's alive.
yeah, I saw it.
But looks like on a different planet. Perhaps his home planet. Because what if
or maybe Earth.
Maybe Earth.
Maybe Earth, because like, he took off the inhibitor rings and they fell back to Earth. So maybe
that's
it
true.
is still Earth.
It is still
And we
Earth.
see like it shows Shadow is still alive, picking up the inhibitor ring.
Okay, we'll say it's Earth because it's close by. I thought he got teleported. I thought that explosion, because that's technically chaos energy. I thought he would get teleported to, back to another world or his home planet, but maybe not.
Yeah, sorry. I'm just noticing above your green screen. Is that Mr. Puzzles? Like that little light above your green screen?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's really reflecting the light from your computer.
My apologies.
Yeah, I just no. Don't apologize. I thought that was really cool.
Oh, speaking of that,
Oh yeah, you got your lanky Mr.
the lanky puzzles. Yeah, I'll do a video review of it.
Yeah, mine is just over there on my bed.
Yep. Anyways, the movie ends, and yeah, that movie was awesome. We were stoked. I'm glad they did some things differently instead of just them taking all the reference from Revenge 2, but they made it in their own unique way.
Yeah, that's why like Sonic movies are such good video game adaptations, because like, let's see, most video game adaptations is just like mostly copying the game.
Yeah, but then they make
Like-
they still make the references, but differently.
Yeah, like there was a big there were like big problems with video game movies. Like either they only made it for gamers, which they don't really give background to the characters or like give reason for what they're doing. Like the only people who play the game would get it. But if you're making a movie, like you want to make other people understand and not just the gamers.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that was the movie review. I give this 11 out of 10.
Yeah.
And we already announced
Yeah.
Sonic 4 is coming out in 2027 spring on Twitter.
Yeah. Well, that's like that's the end release. We don't know if it'll be out like a few months earlier or later.
Oh, yeah. But hey, at least we got some news.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah. There's still like the account for like unexpected complications for like movie making.
Yeah, that's fine, I guess. But hey, this was Jim Carrey's last movie, and I'm glad he played 2 roles in this to make it count.
Yeah.
And then they killed off Eggman, and it's not gonna be Sonic without Eggman now. But hey, then I'm sure they can find another villain. Maybe perhaps the Deadly Six.
Yeah.
Sorry. Go on.
Yeah. There's still a lot of other like Sonic villains they could do.
Yeah, and then make it still like good too without Eggman, because he made his stories complete. Also, with Metal Sonic, it's obvious Metal Sonic's gonna be the next villain. Like, all those Metal Sonic armies. Yeah, you think they'll be cannon fodder, but I have a theory. What if there's the main hive, which Metal Overlord? Anyone? Huh?
Yeah.
And that begs the question: where did Metal Sonic came from? Oh, I know. Probably Eggman's secret Sonic army. Like if Eggman ever there's a failed save automatically. Like if he dies, then a whole Metal Sonic army will come out.
Yeah. If that's true, just imagine him in his last seconds is like thanks for nothing. And he's like, oh wait, my secret Metal Sonic army. Oh no.
But yeah, but I don't know. But people theorize Eggman possessing Metal Sonic back then, but I didn't like that theory, honestly. I just liked Metal Sonic being his own person instead of being possessed. Yeah, but but it seems like Metal Sonic's gonna have his spotlight again in the next coming movie, because Metal Sonic has been wasted, honestly. But now we're actually getting Metal Sonic time.
Yeah.
So
They got new writers for Sonic games, like people who actually do like justice. Like how far are you in Shadow X Sonic Generations? Have you completed the game?
I gotta catch up. I got edits still on my. I got edits still. Okay, I have a lot going on. I have my Gmod stuff. I have my reaction mashup, which honestly I'm kind of getting drained. Which honestly, maybe you're right. I do need a break, but I don't know. Yeah, honestly, I don't know. You're probably right. I'm going crazy. But anyways, yeah. But back to the point. Yeah. But yeah, it was Shadow's year. And I'm glad that this was the best moment for Shadow. Him having his own game again, and him having his movie as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's been quite a ride. So also some theories I saw, like they're probably theorizing for like Sonic 4. I saw some theories of like people of like Sonic having like a crush, like a little crush on Amy instead of like Amy having like a massive crush on Sonic.
Oh, I don't know. I'm always used to Amy chasing Sonic. Here's the thing though. I don't want her chasing Sonic the whole time, but Amy developing a little crush on Sonic, but Sonic not giving a damn about it. He's not gonna be like afraid of girls. He's gonna be like, he doesn't care. He's oblivious, yes, but he also doesn't care because he doesn't. But deep down, he does like her, but he doesn't want her to get hurt. Just like, oh yeah, this because he doesn't want it. Because this reflects on he doesn't want because how Tom got her. Because he doesn't want to get close. Maybe this will be a moment he doesn't want to get close to her, like that way. Because this is like reflecting on what happened to Tom. I'm always used to Amy chasing Sonic. I don't want the other way around, honestly.
I think this Amy's gonna be like a lot more mature because she seems like she has been like fighting these Metal Sonics. Yeah, like, she's been like doing something, and ended up in New York while facing Sonic. Something happened with her for her to end up there.
Maybe the same time, maybe when Sonic made that big surge in the baseball field, it didn't just alert Tails or Knuckles. It alerted every Mobian, like Amy too, and they went through their own respective portals. But different places, you know.
Yeah, see... Yeah, it looks like Amy was hunting these Metal Sonics, so maybe she met with. So if your theory's right about the head Metal Sonic, what was that called?
It was Metal Overlord, because that was
Metal
or Neo Metal Sonic to be specific, because in the Sonic Heroes game, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. I still need to complete Sonic Heroes.
Or maybe Mecha Sonic from Sonic 3. I don't know. There's a lot of theories, but my nitpick, if they want to balance it out, have Mecha Sonic. And then not just the Mecha Sonic from Sonic 3, but maybe another Robot Sonic too. Maybe have Mecha Sonic the leader, and then those Metal Sonics. Well, I don't know. I want to balance everything out, because with every Sonic robot, if you see Super Mario Bros. Z, there's those of Metal Sonic being the villain. Have you seen Super Mario Bros. Z, that old Flash series on Newgrounds? No?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, so that's what I mean.
But it's been a long time since I've seen it.
Yeah, I'm sad they discontinued. Anyways, but yeah, that was our review video. So yeah, make sure you subscribe to our channel, subscribe to Spectre 1999, and subscribe to my channel too. Yeah. So yeah, alright.
Yep, thank you all so much for watching.
And
just any last things you want to say about the movie before we leave?
Nope, nothing at all. But yeah, alright. Well, we're gonna get out of here. So peace, stay healthy for the win.
Yeah. This has Inspectra signing off.